G'day ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. I'm of course Akaflos, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Path of Champions in Legends Runeterra. We are checking out the 1.5 star weekly adventure, the Shadow Portal, here today against Garen, and we are going to be using Master Yi for this run. So this is a really interesting video suggested by one of you guys here on the channel on yesterday's Varus run against the Victor, of course. You suggested taking a look at this run with my lowest level champion as well as lowest star champion. However, there is a catch. I can either only purchase everything from the last shop, spend the rerolls there as well and purchase everything after that too, or I can alternatively purchase things along the way, but I have to purchase everything. Alright, so this is a really interesting concept, and that's quite simply because of the special rules here, which I'm gonna go over right now. Untold Riches: when the player wins an encounter, they double their total gold. Pick their bones clean. Each round, the first time this foe summons a unit, granted impact. And the reason why this is interesting is because of the Untold Riches here. So whenever we win an encounter, we get to double the total amount of gold we have. And according to some reports that I am seeing here on the comment section in that previous video, it can go up to a pretty crazy amount. And because it can go up to a pretty crazy amount, essentially you want me to take a look at this and basically just purchase everything in sight. So that's definitely kind of interesting and kind of crazy as well, because essentially too many cards could be a little bit bad. But we're going to give it a shot and we're going to see how it works out. I don't think it's going to be too difficult, obviously, but it will be a little bit challenging, at least in my opinion. But anyway, let's quickly go over the build here real quick. So level 2 Master Yi here with 1 star. He is the lowest champion that I have at the moment. In fact, just as proof of concept, I'm going to show it to you. If I scroll all the way down, Master Yi is at level 2, Pyke is at level 9, and Echo here is at level 5. So as you can see, Master Yi is my lowest level champion, as well as lowest star champion. Alright, so let's quickly head back into the Master Yi menu here. Now level 2 and 1 star, his star power of course is mind and body. When you play a non-fleeting spell, create a 1 cost fleeting twin disciplines in hand. Really good spell, at least in my opinion. Twin disciplines will be useful to level up the Master Yi. In terms of the champion level here, level 2 Master Yi here, which means I only have access to the Disciple of Doran getting the studded ladder, as well as 25 starring Nexus self. Now in terms of the relics, we are going to be going with a Troll King's Crusher Overwhelm. I think this could be really useful on Yi, quite simply because we will be able to get him up to a really high attack stat rather easily, and when that happens, we can take advantage of this overwhelm. So that's the whole reason behind it. Alternatively, you can go against his Rage Blade, but I am going to go with the overwhelm here. Alright, so let's quickly head back out and we are going to see how this one works. Like I said, this could be fairly challenging. I have not actually completed it yet, so this is basically a blind Garen run, if you will. So yeah, we're going to see how it goes. Alright, so we are all loaded in, so let's quickly go ahead and take a look at the map first. Final boss, Garen, mini boss, Fizz here. This looks like the Lulu map if I'm not mistaken, but anyway, we are gonna head to the first power node and see how we pick up. Remember, we cannot spend the rerolls here, so we have to pick up whatever we get. We get the best defense, allies have grown my health to match my power, higher education, as well as an over-prepared. I think we're gonna go with best defense here, so yeah, we're gonna pick this up. Okay, let's head to the Sparring Student. Alright, we're gonna reroll a lot of the expensive units. We'll keep the cheap ones, of course, like the 1 cost. We will get rid of the Soul Squirrel and the Deep Meditation. Stun Disciple on.
What could you ever teach me?
We get the Yi draw, which is great. We're gonna bring on another Disciple.
Do meditation.
I'm not gonna play Wuju style yet because essentially it's not the use. Sorry, not the use, not the use, but not the best usage of our mana, if you will. So we're just gonna attack like so.
All in the shoulders.
We're gonna drop Yi here.
Let us see if you are worthy.
We're gonna block this 2-1.
Your skill.
Roll my health to match my power. Cool. Alright, just wanted to double confirm that. I remember I mentioned in the, the tier list video that, you know, the best defense was actually lower rank than the grid. My apologies there, I definitely got that one spot on wrong. So yeah, this is definitely much better than the grid, the other way around, I would say. Alright, so what we're gonna do here is, I think we are gonna play a Wuju style first. We're gonna go with Twin Disciples next, Twin Disciplines. We're gonna go with the +2/+0 version. We can play Meditate if we want to, and we might as well. Oh, we should have played a non-fleeting spell. Ah, that way we could have gotten another Twin Disciples. We could have taken advantage of that. Okay, it's my bad, but it's cool. We're just gonna attack like so. We don't really need to play the rush. Yeah, we could have gotten more damage that way, but it's alright. Might have been even able to, end the game there, but it's cool.
A quiet spirit.
Got a 2/6Z, a 4/6Z, which is kind of crazy. Alright, let's drop the River Shaper.
River shape the land and give it life.
Come now, is that all?
Currents, pull them down.
Okay, I have an idea. We can play Rush and kill this dude. And we play Discipline of Force on Yi and we kill this dude as well. Alright, cool. So we lose out on, this unit will die, but at the very least we take less damage that way, I believe, right?
Strike.
Yeah, we take 1 less damage.
Each strike spells a new legacy.
What form will the waters take?
17 health. Not the greatest, but it's fine.
Blade and body.
Alright, I don't think we need to play anything here. We're just gonna drop some Wuju styles, but it's not that important. It's probably just gonna kill the 1/1 and be, we're gonna be able to attack. I am still gonna play some power stuff though, just for fun.
Alpha strike. A true master is an eternal student.
Alright, we get a Sonic Wave Charger and Brute Awakening here. I am definitely going for the Sonic Wave. It seems great. We're gonna pick that up. And we're gonna head to the support champion. Alright, we get a Viego, a Nami, and Tryndamere. I think Nami might be the best because there is some spell synergy with this. So we're gonna pick this up. Now we have a Feyblade Twirler and a Silent Shadowseer. This is a healer and this is a Spells Chest. I think Spells Chest could be important, so we're gonna head down to the Silent Shadowseer. Alright, we draw the Nami here. We get a Deep Meditation and Coral Creatures. We're gonna get rid of Deep Meditation and we'll keep everything else. At the very least, we start with a 2-cost unit, which is still decent. Best case scenario was a 1-cost unit, but unfortunately we don't get that. It's cool. We get E as well. Alright, we definitely want to block this 4-3, so we're going to go ahead and bring on this Coral Creature here.
Why are you here?
Yeah, we don't need to play anything here because this Ephemeral is going to die anyway, so we're just going to commit it. Right, so we can bring on Nami first and set up, potential turns, or we can bring on Master Yi and get the damage straight off the bat. I think I value damage more over anything, so we're just gonna bring on the Yi.
That fated day is never far from my thoughts.
Alright, Wuju style.
Many.
Twin Disciplines.
A calm heart.
Alright, now we'll bring on the Nami.
My people are counting on me.
And now we can start to set up for stuff. Let's play Ransom Riches first. Let's grab a Vestan Disciple.
Ride the surging tides.
There we go. So we're gonna put the Yi here. We're gonna put Nami here. Let's go Discipline of Fortitude and go +0/+3. That way everyone survives.
Rise with the surf.
Blade and mind, honed and sharp.
Need to watch out for impact damage, of course, but I don't think that's, you know, that big of a deal. We're gonna drop the Vestan Disciple with the excess mana, and we should get the win next turn, no problem.
Can't catch the wind.
Our opponent was worthy, but inferior.
Alright, cool. We get a -1 cost on Twin Disciplines is great. That will affect the, you know, the pre-existing Twin Disciplines that we are creating. So that could mean a 0 cost Twin Disciplines, which is kind of crazy. But Pocket Aces with Granted Mana +2/+1 seems nice as well. I think I'd rather go with a, you know, +2/+0, sorry, not +2/+0, but -1 cost on the Twin Disciplines. It could be more beneficial, at least the way I look at it. Alright, so we're gonna head to the spell chest here. We get Tidal Wave, we get Sharp Sight, and we get Bayou Brunch. Ideally, I don't like any of these, but the Sharp Sight could be useful with the Elusive. However, I don't think we need to be too worried. We should not be facing too many Elusives outside of the Fizz here, so I think we can safely ignore that. We don't really need this. I know, we'll pick it up. We're already here, we might as well pick it up. Alright, so let's head to the Ren Shadowblade. Alright, we get Yi, we get Sonic Wave, Wind Singer, and Sharp Sight. We're gonna get rid of these two, and we'll keep the others, I guess. You know what, we'll keep the Sharp Sight as well. We'll just get rid of the Wind Singer here. You don't really need that many spells, if I'm gonna be honest, but it should be okay. Such a shame we don't have the extra mana. That way we could have started with it, but it's cool. Coral Creatures.
There's another one.
Oh, okay. No unit summon. I guess what we're gonna do is... we'll just play Wuju style. Right? Yeah, we can get more damage that way. Oh, do we want to play Sonic? Nah, we'll play Wuju style. Alright, Twin Disciplines. Get to raise the health stat as well, which is great. We definitely don't want to play Bloodbait yet, because it's probably kind of useless. Keep that for later. Alright, might be worth to set up here.
Today you are
Be worth to go aggressive as well. I think we'll go aggressive. We are going to bring on the Yi.
That fated day is never far from my thoughts. Come now, is that all?
Ah, okay, okay. I, for some reason, thought... Hold on, 1 second. Let me just double check something. When you play a fleeting spell... Okay, alright. So, yeah, we can definitely get the... What is it? The Twin Disciplines here. This is, like, practically my first time playing Yi. Well, not exactly my first time, but... Yeah, I'm trying to acclimatize, if you will. Alright, so we will be able to get a fleeting Twin Disciplines here. We just played this burst spell, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. 0 cost Twin Disciplines. Great. We are gonna use that and get the +2/+0 on the Yi here. That way we could kill this 2/3. And at the same time, get the flow buff.
A calm heart.
Beautiful. We are gonna attack straight up. Let's go... Let's go Deep Meditation for the hell of it. Twin Disciplines on Yi. Another Twin Disciplines on the Yi, and we should have to win. Beautiful. That's a lot of spells here. Nice.
lives in the edge of my blade. My lesson is complete.
Alright, Legion, Saboteur, Dragon's Rage, and Brash Gambler. Dragon's Rage might be the best here, but it is fairly expensive. An ally kicks an enemy, the enemy Nexus, striking the enemy, then the enemy Nexus, the enemy survives, recall it. Yeah, I think we'll still pick it up. It seems like a really great one, at least from the way I look at it. We are gonna head to the Scribe of Sorrows here. We're probably not gonna purchase anything because we want to save the gold. And holy shit, 3,300 gold. What in the world? We're gonna leave this. What in the world? I wasn't paying attention to the amount of gold we had. My goodness. Alright, we're gonna head to the shop here. I tell you what, this is what we'll do. I know for a fact that there's gonna be another shop up ahead, which is probably gonna be somewhere around here. And we have an even number of rerolls, right? We have 4 here. So I guess what I will do is I'm gonna spend 2 rerolls here. We're basically gonna purchase everything, and then we're gonna spend 2 rerolls. And I think we should be able to get practically everything from both these rerolls, and then we should be able to get another set here. So I think that's the plan. It could be kind of crazy, could be shooting ourselves in the foot because this is such a great run so far. I think it's gonna be a little bit surprising to have these many spells and cards into the Fizz here, but for the sake of the challenge, I am gonna give this a shot. Alright, so we're gonna purchase everything here. Oh, we have to spend 1 more because this is only rerolls 3. I think we need to get it down to rerolls 2, right? Yeah, I think so. I tell you what, now, you know what, we'll keep this. I'm not really sure if I have enough gold to purchase everything. I had like, what, 3,000 something gold at the beginning, right? So basically, I've spent 1,600 or something. So, yeah, I tell you what, we're not going to purchase anything yet. We'll keep this amount because essentially this amount will double. I think that's going to be important moving forward. So we'll spend the remaining 3 rerolls along the way. Let me just see if I can pick up a power. I don't think there was any mention about preventing me from picking up a power, right? Let me just double check the rules here 1 second. Yeah, I don't see anything that prevented me from picking up a power, but I really don't want sticky fingers. I don't really like this, so I think we are not going to pick this up. We're going to leave here, and we're going to head into the healer node. We definitely need some healing. We cannot purchase any healing as well, I think. He said to save some money on gold. Okay, so we're going to save money on gold. We're just going to grab the regular health. We're not going to cut any cards as well because I think that will basically just, you know, neglect, well, not really neglect, but cancel out what the intention of the run is. So we are just going to move on with what we've got.
Let's go paddling.
Alright, this is pretty crazy. We get some cheap units though, which is great. So we're going to keep this. How many cards do we have, by the way? 63 cards. 63 cards in our deck, guys. What in the world? This is gonna be insane. We are gonna have to heavily rely on the untreat here. If not, it could be problematic. Oh my goodness. Oh, we probably should have played Twin Disciplines. I tell you what, we'll still play it. We should be able to trigger the... What is it? The flow, right? Yeah, but I don't think it's gonna be that important. The Yi's not on the board yet. So I probably should have just waited for the next turn. It's cool. At least we get the Nami. Which means we have an option to play that. Alright, we're gonna drop the... Morn here. The elusive could be important. I tell you what, we're gonna attack first.
The forest strikes.
You'll be sorry.
Alright, this is what we'll do. We'll just play the swap here. Just so that I can get the Twin Disciplines. And we'll buff this guy, that way we can kill the Fizz. Alright, we'll bring back the Mourn.
Nature does not mourn. I will.
Let me at him.
Alright, let's drop the Nami here.
Nami, I thought we were on the same team. This isn't a game, Fizz. The Mirai need my help. Wanna see a trick?
I guess we'll just block the Fizz, I guess. Ah, Pokey Stick. I should have known. Yeah, I hate that spell. But it's alright. It is what it is. I probably should have anticipated that. Well, we're just gonna pass the turn. We are gonna hope that we get some good fortunes. I need my Yi. I definitely need the Yi. No Yi could be problematic. Let's go ahead and go Marai Warden, I guess. When I'm summoned, summon a random 1-cost follower.
Nice to meet you. I'm Isla.
Tell you what, this is what we'll do. We'll get a +1/+0 on this guy. That way we could get the Twin Disciplines, and we can potentially negate the Tidal Wave damage here. Bring on this other Mourn.
I live for those who do not.
Probably should buff one of these guys, but it's cool. I guess we're just gonna attack with the Mourn then. We are not gonna attack with the elusives yet. We're gonna slowly chip down the Nexus if we have to, if we can't get it all in one go.
Hey, Zap.
We got Sandstorm, but not enough mana. So unfortunate. Granted, I like hobbies it everywhere +2/+2. I think we'll just give it to this elusive. Alright, so we're gonna pass the turn. Let's put this guy here. We are gonna put this guy here. We'll put this 2-1 here and the 0-3 here. We'll play Twin Disciples. Now we'll play the +0/+3 version. That way this guy survives. Lowest cost card gets rid of our Crumble, which is not bad. Alright, hope we have enough damage here. Because we are really close to losing as well. We finally get our Yi. I think Sandstorm is probably a better play here. I tell you what, let's go ahead and just obliterate all 3 of these. Yeah, a definitely much better play.
Break the silence.
Alright, we get a Phage and a Tough on the Yi. I think we're going to go with the Phage. Phage could be important here. Again, we're not spending any rerolls. We're going to save it. So, yeah, I think this is what we'll do. We'll not spend any of our gold on powers, even though there's really no explicit, statement here. I'm going to pull up the rules screenshot several times so that we could refresh ourselves with the rules of this particular run here. So, yeah, we're going to hit the power node and grab a power. We'll pick up any free stuff, not any paid stuff. Sparring Student, Draw 2, or Dragon's Rage. I think Dragon's Rage is the best. We're going to go with that. Right, we have a Swole Squirrel here guarding a Spells chest, a Champion Item chest here. I think we're gonna head to the Champion Item chest. Getting the Yi could be important, so we're gonna head down to the Unscarred Reaver. Alright, get Nami here. Deep Meditation, we're gonna get rid of that and the Wind Singer. Alright, so I think we're also gonna impose a rule for ourselves where we are not gonna cut any cards, because essentially that will increase the craziness, if you will. And we do get a Nami here, which is great, so we're not gonna play anything too, because, there's really nothing to play. Ranger's Resolve is gonna be a waste. We're gonna pass the turn.
Thalassian border from here.
We're gonna drop Marai's Songstress.
Nice to meet you. I'm Isla.
Safeguard our home.
What did we get? We get Dunekeeper and Sand Soldier. Alright, we're gonna use Sand Soldier as the blocking unit here, I guess. For the sake of killing this, we're gonna go with the Ranger's Resolve just to give everyone tough, even though it's probably kind of useless. And we're gonna go Discipline of Force just to get the buff and kill it. I think that's the plan, by the way, too. You know, just play as many spells as we can whenever we can. We're gonna bring on Nami here.
What's it like, the land above us? It's dry and really bright, and everything has
Hear that?
speed.
We're definitely not gonna be able to play anything yet, so we are gonna end the game.
Fire knows its own.
Okay, tell you what, we need to get rid of this Ember Maiden here, so I'm gonna play Crumble, kill this 1-2, and kill this Ember Maiden.
Let the tide carry you.
I know we lose the buff on the Nami, but this is a really problematic unit in my opinion.
Tell me where to aim.
Alright, we're gonna block like so. We're gonna put Twin Disciplines, Discipline of Fortune. Get the +0/+3.
Rise with the surf.
Gonna bring on the Mourn.
Hide for a moment, run forever.
Right, I think we're gonna go Iceborne Legacy here. We'll buff the +2/+2 Mourn,
Let the tide carry you.
where we're getting a crazy amount of buffs.
Search forth.
We're gonna go Twin Disciplines on Nami.
Rise with the surf.
Nothing escapes my watch.
Bring her back on.
Nature does not mourn. I will.
Warm hearts and hot soup.
Destruction feeds my fire.
I think I have an idea here. Let's go ahead and go... River Shaper. Right, hold on. We get a 0 cost... Let's see. Just give me 1 second. I want to check something. We should get a 0 cost Twin Disciplines here. So we bring on the River Shaper. We play Deep Meditation. Yeah, I think I have a plan. We'll drop the River Shaper.
River shape the land and give it life. Brothers born from battle.
Okay, this is what we'll do. We'll put 4-3 here,
What's another arrow?
3-5 here, 2-2 here.
Pull them down.
Let's just play Syncopation for fun. That way we could, you know, get the... What is it? The... What's that thing called again? The Twin Disciplines. These spell names, my goodness. Can't remember everything. Alright, so we're gonna play Twin Disciplines, and we are just gonna simply, randomly, swap these two around.
Ride the surging tides.
Alright, so... We're gonna put the 3-2 here again.
Strike.
4-3 here.
Endless struggle.
We're gonna go +2/+0.
Rise with the surf.
Alright, that way we could kill the Scartane. I know we lose the unit, but at least we draw a spell. We only take 5 damage that way, which is significantly less.
Burn! Burn them. Let the tide carry you.
A gift from the river folk.
Alright, Entreat is great. We can potentially draw a Yi that way. We get our second Nami, which means the Yi is pretty much guaranteed.
Ride the surging tides.
Yep. We'll bring him on.
The lesson begins.
The white elk's bones speak.
Right, we're gonna attack like so. We'll put this 1-1 back. Let's go Deep Meditation first.
Rise with the surf.
Alright, so we're just gonna spam buff the Yi, I guess.
Tide carry you. ride the surging tides.
Alright, I think we're now safe to attack with a Nimble Poro.
Pain will be shared.
My loved ones will be safe a while longer.
Alright, cool. So we get a Focusing Crystal. We are going to pick this up because we are playing a lot of spells at the moment. And we're going to head to the Champion Item Chest, of course. We get a Scout and a free attack on Yi. Scout is probably the best one compared to the free attack. Even though we can get an extra attack on a defensive turn. But I think Scout is probably better overall. So we're going to go with that. Alright, let's head to the shop here. In terms of the power, we can't purchase anything, I forgot. I tell you what, we are going to spend some rerolls here. I'm pretty sure there's going to be another shop note out of ahead, right? Let me just hit leave first. We should be able to see what's ahead. Yes, there's another shop note here. So, I think what we're going to do is we're going to spend one reroll here. Get everything. And then we're going to spend the other two rerolls there, I guess. You know what? I tell you what, we'll spend one reroll here. We'll probably spend the other two there. Okay, that's about it. Alright, so we have two rerolls. We'll probably spend it in the final shop note here. Let's head to the Greenglade Caretaker and take her on. This is going to be an absolute nightmare, I can already tell, because there's probably not going to be too many consistent draws. We have to be lucky and get the cards we want. So we have the Divergent Pops and Razor Scale here. We're going to get rid of these two. We'll keep the Yi and the Radiant Strike. I want to see how many cards we have in our deck. Just for the heck of it. 102 cards. We don't even have enough space to put all the damn regions. Oh my goodness. Alright, we're gonna pass the turn. We are gonna take damage here.
Nature blesses her followers.
When either player summons a unit, give it parry this round. Okay. Could be a bit scary, but we'll probably find a way to deal with it. We're gonna drop the... Oh, we don't have enough mana for E. Kinda sad. I guess we are gonna go... Horror Creatures. I definitely don't want to play any spells yet because this is going to be a waste, so we're just going to attack with this guy. Since he has the barrier. At the very least, we deal some damage to that unit. Actually, we should have played spells. That way we could have gotten the Twin Disciplines and kill it. Ah, what am I thinking? Okay, I was too engrossed with leveling up the Yi here, if I'm going to be honest. But it should be okay. We should still be fine. We're going to drop the Yi now.
Engulf them.
Right, we're gonna block with the Yi.
Is that all?
No, actually we can do this. We'll play Ebb here. That way we deal 2 randomly to an enemy and the enemy Nexus. We'll hope it deals at least to this barrier here. That way we could kill it. Oh crap, it deals it to the Nexus. Oh well, it's alright. I tell you what, we are gonna play this Twin Discipline here just to trigger the flow. So we are just gonna get the +2/+0 on the Yi.
A calm heart.
Right, I'm gonna go Disciple of Doran here because he has the
Strength of the spirit yields a
Focus and Crystal.
Doran would be proud, Liu.
Patrol 1, Patrol 2, Patrol
Alright, doesn't really matter. We are just gonna play Radiant Strikes on the Yi here. That Scout is a great pickup. A really good pickup.
edge of my blade!
Alright, we have to win here. Beautiful.
I see you there. My life for these lands. Here, sound the alarm.
Our opponent was worthy, but inferior.
Alright, pretty cool. We get a Hextech Fabricator on the Twin Disciplines. We are picking this up. That is an amazing pickup there. And holy shit, we have 11,000 gold. Oh my goodness. We are gonna go to the shop and spend more gold here. Holy crap. We have to purchase everything again. We are definitely not gonna pick up power. I just want to see. We get a grid here. That's probably kind of decent. But it's cool. We are gonna purchase everything, obviously. Alright, so that's about it. We have extra gold. I tell you what, since we have extra gold, we are just gonna grab this extra power. I'm not really sure if this is breaking the rules or anything. I don't really see anything this guy mentioned about power, so I'm gonna assume it's okay. We're just gonna grab it, I guess. And yes, instant and last note after all. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright, so let's see how many cards we have in our deck. We have 164 cards in our deck. This is ridiculous, guys. Alright, we're gonna head to the healer here. We also have extra gold, so we might as well just purchase healing. I am definitely not going to cut any cards, however. And we're going to take on the Garen and see how we do. This is a terrible start. We are going to have to reroll everything. I hope we get the cards we need. If we get all the spells, this could be problematic. Okay, we get a River Shaper, which we can potentially work with. A Predict is not bad as well with a Time Trick. And we get an On-Treat. Beautiful. That will guarantee us a Yi draw, and that is exactly what we need. Nice. We get the Yi. We can't play anything here, so we're just gonna ignore. Do we get the flow? Actually, we can get the flow. We're gonna attack first. I think I have a crazy idea. We're gonna play Discipline of Force. We're gonna play this as well. We'll just spam it on this dude. Get as much damage on the turn 1. Holy shit, 10 damage.
Ready for deployment.
Alright, we are gonna plop down the Yi.
The lesson begins.
Approaching the battlefront.
A clear mind.
I tell you what, this is what we'll do. Let's play a rush onto this guy. And we'll get the... I have the dragon, is fine. We'll play a Time Trick as well. And we'll grab the Mourn. The elusive could be useful in case things don't go our way, but chances are it should. We're gonna play Twin Disciplines here. We're just gonna buff the Yi again. Right, we can't even play Ebb if we want to. Nah, we'll play it. Why not? Alright, Twin Disciplines on Yi again. This is a 1520 unit here. What in the world? This is craziness, man. Alright, so 2025 Poro. What items does he have? He has a Titan's Axe, a what is it? A Scout, and I think a Bonded Buckless or something. This is insane. Alright, we're gonna attack here.
Hope lives in the edge of my blade. A true master is an eternal student.
Alright guys, so that is the run complete. This is kind of crazy because look at the amount of cards we have. My goodness, this is madness. Just look at the amount of cards we have here, guys. Oh my god. Alright, so anyway, so the run is complete here, and obviously it was fairly interesting to do. Quite simply because, you know, the way that we are trying to build up playing this essentially is to get a lot of random stuff and hopefully work with what we've got. We definitely got some kind of OP stuff, I do not deny that, but it was kind of interesting. So this is something I highly recommend. Even if you're not, you know, aiming to play in this particular style, if you will, you definitely should check this out because you get a hell of a lot of gold here. So potentially playing a Bounty Hunter build here could work really, really well. So potentially use Bounty Hunter's Renown. That way you get a +1/+1 for every 200 gold. And if my math is correct here, I did not know the exact amount of gold we got. I'm gonna assume we got in the you know, ballpark of 20,000 to 25,000 or so. So for the sake of convenience here, we are just gonna go ahead and, you know, take it as 24,000. We're gonna set the upper limit at 24,000. If my mathematics is correct here, that's gonna be roughly 100 to 120 bonus stats on the unit with the Bounty Hunter's Renown. That is kinda insane, guys. So definitely check out this adventure if you want to do something fun. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this run, and if you did, consider leaving a like as well as subscribing. I really do appreciate that support, but most importantly, it's so that you don't miss future episodes or uploads of Legends, Runeterra, or Path of Champions content, just like this one. And with that being said, this is Keflo signing off. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for joining me as well. Hopefully I catch you guys in the next one. Goodbye.